My beloved child, don't scroll, the witch is watching your screen right now. Archangel Michael says, she is trembling in fear because if you open this message before it disappears, she will be destroyed and you will get back all the miracles she stole from you. My child, my precious one, don't panic. I know your chest feels tight, your heart racing, wondering if what you sense is real. It is. That tug in your heart, that's me. Archangel Michael sent by God standing beside you this moment whispering courage into your soul. For months you have been under a kind of watch, not only heaven's eyes but shadows pacing nearby peeking where you couldn't see. Tonight the enemy is closer than she's been in a long time. But here you are still reading because heaven itself would not let you scroll past without hearing the truth. Listen closely, I'm not speaking in riddles. This enemy, the witch, has been peering through the windows of your life waiting for the moment you'd look away. But you didn't. You stopped. That stopping right here, right now is your shield. She trembles because light has found you, and if you stay awake in this moment the power she holds will start slipping from her grip. Before going further you must connect fully to heaven. Don't let any distraction pull you away. You were chosen to receive this. God says, and Archangel Michael says, this is intervention, not just words. Subscribe to Heaven's messages now so no shadow can block your path again. The enemy fears your connection to God's voice because once you hear it regularly her lies lose power. My beloved, feel that warmth on your skin, that's me right here. That's heaven pressing close. Every miracle that was stolen from you is being presented before God's throne. God has nodded, yes, your blessings are being restored. That heaviness you felt, the joy that slipped away, that was her shadow trying to make you stumble. But tonight every word you read is a sword cutting through that mist. I come not with soft hands but armor and a flaming blade, the same one used to strike down the enemy when she rose against heaven. I will wield it again for you. She can hear this. She reads with you trembling. She remembers the fire and the voice that said, enough. That same voice is speaking again tonight. Every sentence you absorb weakens her grip. She may try to distract you, noises, sudden doubts, fleeting thoughts, but that's all she has left. It will fail. You were never meant to live under stolen blessings. The life God wrote for you is radiant, meant for awe and joy, not fear. She feared that future, so she tried to twist your path in secret. But her pen has been broken. God is rewriting every line in gold ink. You will feel it like sunlight flooding a closed room. That will be the sign she is gone. Stay with me. I am showing you visions in your mind as you read. Moments, people, objects that disappeared from your life, they are returning. Slowly then suddenly. That's how restoration works. My child, your pause here, your focus, it is heaven's timing. The veil is thin tonight. The divine reaches into your hour in ways that terrify the enemy. She despises it because I am here to breathe healing over your wounds to remind you that you are chosen, protected and untouchable. She targeted you for the light you carry. She saw your crown before you even knew it. She feared the doors heaven had already opened for you. Her circling shadow was waiting for a weak moment, but the moment you stopped here the battlefield shifted. Angels surround you. Their wings form a barrier she cannot cross. I am Michael, commander of heaven's armies. I am fighting for your life tonight. Your prayers spoken aloud and whispered in secret have been gathered. The time for waiting is over. God's command is clear: restore everything. That is why she shakes. She knows no force in heaven or on earth can stop what is coming. She cannot undo your destiny. Each stolen blessing, each corrupted moment, each lie aimed at you, every one is being returned, multiplied and refined. Tonight the witch loses her power. She trembles because she knows heaven's hand is against her. You will witness a sudden shift in your life, a moment of sunlight spilling in, restoration flooding every area she tried to darken. This is more than victory, this is your spiritual coronation under pressure. Your life, your joy, your miracles, they are coming back. All of it. And it will be permanent. You are standing in a place of angelic protection. Every step, every breath, every heartbeat is being watched and guarded. Even as she plotted in secret, heaven was working openly on your behalf. Every line she wrote, every attempt to steal your light has become the blueprint for your triumph. You will rise in peace, in power, in undeniable favor. Your life will reflect the justice, the grace, and the protection of God. The witch may tremble, she may panic, but you will stand tall, radiant and free. Do not scroll past this. Do not ignore this moment. The power you receive now will defend, restore and multiply every blessing. God says, I have not forgotten you. Archangel Michael says, I am here, I fight for you. Let that sink in. Every miracle taken will return and you will rejoice openly, without fear, without shame. Tonight restoration begins. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give a super thanks with contributions of up to $100. Amen. The full restoration of what was stolen, the miracles that were delayed, the doors that seemed permanently closed. Each word you read is a spark igniting the fire of revival over your life. I want you to feel the momentum building around you, not just in spirit but in the atmosphere surrounding your home, your workspace, even your dreams tonight. The witch's power is weakening with every truth you acknowledge. Her attempts to poison your peace are being dismantled and what was meant to confuse you is becoming clarity. Remember, my child, heaven operates on a scale beyond human understanding. What you have endured, the hidden sabotages, the subtle attacks, all of it was never random. It was being collected in the ledger of heaven so that justice could be exacted perfectly. And now that moment has arrived. Opportunities that were previously blocked, relationships that were strained, finances that felt stagnant, all of these will begin to realign. Not haphazardly but with precision. Like pieces of a divine puzzle falling into place, they will fit in ways that surprise even you. I see your hesitation, the lingering fear that maybe this is too good to be true. But faith, not sight, is the gateway to experiencing what heaven has already set in motion. You do not need to rush, you do not need to demand explanation from anyone, you only need to keep reading, keep believing, keep staying present in this divine moment. Each pause you resist, each doubt you refuse to entertain is another victory in this spiritual war. The witch will try one last time, yes. She will try subtlety, whispers, doubts creeping in your mind, memories of old failures, fears you thought were buried. Do not entertain them. Each memory she brings forward is a trap, a bait meant to weaken your resolve. Instead, acknowledge it and then release it into the hands of God. He is the ultimate restorer, the one who turns every attack into advancement. Every misstep she thought she caused, every plan she thought would harm you will be converted into your evidence of strength, your story of resilience, your trophy of victory. Look around your life, my child. What seems delayed, stagnant or hidden is about to surface in ways that cannot be explained by coincidence. God says that restoration is not just the return of what was lost, it is multiplication. Everything that was drained, stolen or suppressed will come back overflowing. Think of blessings like water being blocked by a dam. When the blockade is removed, the flow is unstoppable. That is what is happening in your favor right now. You may begin to notice small shifts first. A phone call that brings clarity. A door that opens unexpectedly. A person reaching out who was silent for months. These are the first signs. Then larger confirmations will follow, sudden financial provision, creative breakthroughs, reconciliations, doors opening that you had long given up hope on. Each one a statement from heaven that the enemy has no claim over your life. I want to speak to your heart about courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, my beloved. Courage is the choice to move forward when fear is present. You may feel fear right now because the weight of what was stolen, the pain of what you endured feels fresh. That is natural. But courage will carry you through it. Archangel Michael says that your obedience in this moment, your willingness to stay connected to these messages, your decision to not look away is what activates the full measure of protection and restoration. Take a deep breath and feel the shift. You may notice your chest feels lighter, a subtle warmth filling spaces that were heavy. That is freedom entering. That is the first wave of restoration breaking through. You may even feel tears rising. Let them flow. They are not tears of sorrow but of release. They are the physical evidence of a spiritual unlocking. Every tear is cutting a tether the enemy used to hold you back. Every heartbeat now echoes a new rhythm, a rhythm of victory and peace. As this continues, you will notice the witch receding. Her influence will shrink, her attempts to manipulate, confuse, or harm will falter. She will recognize in ways she cannot control that her power over you has ended. That recognition will be her last moment of leverage, and even that will fail. You will walk forward untouched, unshaken, fully armored by divine favor. The restoration is multidimensional. Not only will blessings return, but they will come with an elevation. Relationships, finances, influence, spiritual clarity, all amplified beyond previous levels. You will not just regain, you will rise. Your story will become a testimony for others who feel trapped, a living proof that no shadow, no stolen blessing, no scheme of darkness can halt what heaven has decreed. So remain present in this moment. Let each sentence penetrate your heart. Know that you are chosen, you are protected, and the end of this night is the dawn of a new season for you. Keep your spirit aligned, your mind focused, and your faith unwavering. Restoration is not coming slowly, it is breaking forth now with power, with precision, with undeniable authority. My child, let the weight lift from your shoulders, let the light fill your being, let the restoration flow freely. You are safe. You are victorious. You are fully in the hands of a God who never fails and a kingdom that fights for you. The enemy cannot and will not claim a single blessing tonight or ever again. Stand in this truth, breathe in this freedom, and prepare to receive everything God has been holding for you. Your restoration has begun and nothing can stop it now. Your life, your blessings, your peace, your joy, they are returning, multiplied, unstoppable, and secured by heaven itself. There is a reason you are feeling this heaviness and this confusion. Every moment of doubt, every sudden delay, every door that closed without explanation was not random. They were attempts to steal the destiny that God had already written for you. But now that pattern is being broken. The darkness that has tried to manipulate your days, to cloud your vision, to mask your blessings is losing its grip. It is being exposed to the light of heaven and it cannot survive there. What was once hidden is now coming to the surface and you are the witness to its undoing. As you continue to receive this message, pay attention to your heart. You may feel pulses of warmth, sudden clarity, or even a tingling sensation running through your body. That is the presence of angels moving on your behalf, clearing spaces, opening doors, and returning what was stolen. Every blessing, every favor, every opportunity that once slipped through your fingers is now being brought back with increase. The Father has commanded restoration and it is being executed right now in ways that may seem impossible to your human mind but perfectly natural to heaven. I want you to picture your life like a vast landscape. For years shadows have tried to obscure the paths to make you doubt where to step. But now those shadows are dissolving. Paths you couldn't see are being illuminated. Opportunities are appearing where once there was only uncertainty. People who were meant to support you are being redirected into your life at the perfect moment. Doors that seemed permanently closed are unlocking simultaneously, and every step you take will be guided by the wisdom and protection of the Most High. Do not be surprised if sudden memories start surfacing, moments you once thought were insignificant or failures that haunted you. They are proof of God's unseen hand. Every time you narrowly escaped harm, every time your effort seemed thwarted, the witch's interference was present yet powerless to change your ultimate destiny. Those very memories now serve as evidence of your resilience, a reminder that the enemy has been trying and failing all along. The Father has kept meticulous watch, and tonight that watch reaches fulfillment. Your spirit is being recalibrated for a level of divine favor you may have only dreamed of. Feel it. Let it sink in. The calm you are experiencing is not coincidence. It is the shift from oppression to liberation. From fear to authority. From loss to abundance. What you are stepping into is a new era of spiritual alignment where everything that once seemed out of reach will begin to flow naturally into your life. Every area the enemy touched in your finances, your relationships, your health, your peace is now being restored not just to its original state but elevated beyond expectation. Take a moment and imagine a table set before you, golden and radiant, covered with the blessings of heaven. There are things you recognize, friendships, opportunities, healing, provision, but there are also treasures you never even knew were waiting for you. This is the fullness of God's restoration. And the witch. She cannot touch it. Her claws that once sought to steal your joy are empty. The space she occupied in your life has been filled with light, and the power she exercised over your days has been nullified. As you continue walking through this message, understand that obedience is your key. Every second you remain focused, every word you read, every truth you absorb is like laying another stone in the fortress that heaven is building around your destiny. The enemy may try to distract you one last time with doubt, worry, or fatigue. Ignore it. That is her final attempt to reclaim a foothold. But your attention to heaven's voice, your focus on God's promises keeps you shielded. Nothing she has left can harm you now. Look closely at the people and opportunities coming back into your life. You may notice sudden clarity in relationships, doors opening in your career, unexpected guidance in finances, even a peace that feels tangible in your daily rhythm. These are not coincidences. They are divine confirmations that restoration is happening. And it is happening faster and more completely than you could have imagined. I want you to feel something deeply in your spirit. You are not at the mercy of anyone or anything in this world. The witch's strategies, the manipulations, the hidden attacks, all of it is unraveling. Every plan she made to steal from you is now backfiring. She is powerless against the hand of God that moves on your behalf. Your rise is inevitable. Your peace is guaranteed. Your joy is being returned in full measure. Now, my beloved, understand this is a new chapter. You are stepping out of seasons of delay, disappointment, and deception into a realm where heaven's favor is unmistakable. The more you embrace these words, the stronger your awareness becomes of who you truly are, a chosen, protected, and beloved child of God. No darkness, no scheme, no whisper of envy can diminish the brilliance that resides in you. You are entering a space where miracles are normal, where blessings flow freely, and where your path is marked by divine guidance. Keep your eyes open to the subtle signs. The sudden opportunities, the restored relationships, the unexpected breakthroughs, they are all part of heaven's unfolding plan. And as these blessings arrive, remember this: the witch's power has been broken. Every hold she had on your life has been released. You are free to walk boldly into your calling, fully restored, fully protected, and fully equipped for the destiny God prepared for you before time began. This is your moment. The chains are falling, the stolen gifts are being returned, the light is overwhelming the darkness. Step into it fully knowing that every word you have read has been a key unlocking your freedom. Every angel around you is aligning with the Father's plan, ensuring that what belongs to you cannot be touched again. My child, walk forward with confidence knowing that nothing, no force on earth or in the spirit, can overturn what God has decreed. You are restored, you are empowered, and you are unstoppable. Heaven is rejoicing over you and the earth itself is trembling with the announcement of your victory. Miracles will follow, favor will multiply, peace will settle into every corner of your life. You are no longer in the shadow, you are walking in the light of your purpose, fully claimed and fully known. Clearing every obstacle, illuminating the hidden snares that once slowed your steps. You will notice subtle shifts as you move, conversations taking the right turn, doors opening before you even knock, a sudden ease in moments that used to feel impossible. That is not coincidence, that is heaven realigning reality in your favor. My beloved, pay attention to the feelings in your chest right now, that quickening heartbeat, that sense of space expanding around you, that whisper in your spirit telling you, I am with you. It is the presence of God and His angels surrounding you in ways you have never felt before. Every step you take from this moment forward will be under protection, not as a passive shield but as an active force, clearing paths, neutralizing every dark thought or malicious intent aimed at your life. Where she once whispered lies into your mind, now only clarity will speak. Where she once tried to poison relationships, only understanding, reconciliation and favor will grow. You may begin to notice that people who were distant are drawn closer. Opportunities that were locked appear before you fully formed. Resources arrive from directions you never considered. It is as though heaven has pressed the fast forward button on the life you have been walking toward. But my beloved, do not mistake speed for randomness. Every blessing is precisely calibrated for your growth, your joy, and the fulfillment of the destiny written on your life. The witch hoped to trap you in discouragement and delay. She believed that if you felt too exhausted, too small, too frustrated, you would give up. But tonight, as the chains of her schemes break, you are walking free, lighter than you have been in years. Every memory of missed opportunity, every late call, every closed door she orchestrated in darkness is now being rewritten as evidence of your endurance and proof that God's plan cannot fail. Notice the space around you. The air feels different, doesn't it? That is heaven itself moving in response to obedience, to faith, and to your willingness to remain present in this moment. You may feel an urge to doubt, a fleeting thought that this is too much, too sudden, or too perfect. Cast it aside immediately. Doubt is the last weapon she has, and it will fail. Your alignment with heaven is irreversible now. You are stepping into a season where miracles are not rare or accidental. They are habitual, woven into the fabric of your everyday life. And the joy I spoke of earlier, it will not simply visit and leave, it will take up residence, saturating every corner of your heart, mind and home, pushing out the heaviness, the despair and the fear she tried to implant. Let me speak to you about relationships. People who once turned away will be reintroduced under new light. Those who remained faithful in secret will rise alongside you, recognized and valued. Some will return to apologize, others to offer support you didn't even expect. The enemy cannot touch these connections because heaven now governs their trajectory. The friendships, partnerships and alliances you were meant to have are being delivered fully intact, enhanced by divine intervention. Likewise, your creativity, your skills and your career will now move forward unimpeded. Every project delayed, every idea stolen, every plan diverted. Watch as they converge in ways that are both astonishing and perfectly timed. You will understand why the waiting was necessary, because heaven wanted the alignment of people, timing and resources to be flawless. And finances, my child, pay close attention here. Those streams that she tried to dam, those provisions she aimed to divert, watch them return. Not just in the amounts you lost but multiplied beyond expectation. Imagine the resources arriving in ways that feel effortless, as if someone else orchestrated the entire flow while you slept. That is the handiwork of heaven. That is the reward for steadfastness, patience and faith. She could not touch what God ordained, and tonight her attempts disintegrate before your eyes in the spirit realm. You may feel a stirring in your hands, your chest, your mind, as if life itself is stretching forward to welcome you. That is not imagination, that is the Father giving you a taste of the future, showing you how it will feel to live without restriction, fear or limitation. The witch will attempt one last glance at your life, one last murmur of resistance, but it will fail. Every attempt she makes will ricochet back upon her. Every plan, every whisper, every deceitful step now powerless. The chains are broken, the doors opened, the blessings returned and multiplied. And while she lingers in shadow, your light now defines the space. You are free, you are restored, you are moving forward into a reality that she cannot influence, cannot touch and cannot undo. Every blessing reclaimed is a testimony that God's timing is perfect, that obedience and faithfulness are rewarded, and that nothing she attempted can override the decree spoken over you. My beloved, I urge you now remain present. Keep feeding your spirit, keep hearing the words of heaven, for every continued connection strengthens the fortress around your life. Let the awareness of angels and divine intervention fill your thoughts, your heart, your vision. Let gratitude for restoration flood your soul. And as you walk in this truth, know that the world may notice changes gradually, but in the spirit shifts have already occurred. You are no longer a target, you are no longer under the hand of oppression, you are a child of the Most High, walking in restored power, full authority, and unstoppable joy. Every corner of your life that darkness once claimed is now reclaimed. Every moment she tried to block your path is now an opportunity for celebration. Every tear that fell unseen has been accounted for, and blessings that were withheld are now pouring in like rivers, unstoppable and permanent. You are standing at the threshold of a new season, my beloved, a life marked by divine favor, protection and abundance. And every moment of anguish has been logged for restoration. My beloved, the weight that pressed on your shoulders, the sleepless nights, the prayers that felt unanswered, they were never ignored. Heaven was collecting them, every sigh, every plea, every hidden cry, and now that collection is being converted into your breakthrough. I want you to feel the magnitude of this. Each tear, each moment of doubt, each second that felt like abandonment is now a seed being watered by divine intervention. And these seeds are about to bloom in your life with a splendor that surpasses understanding. Right now the angels are moving in ways that the human eye cannot perceive. Some are carrying gifts directly from the Father's hand. Some are dismantling snares laid by the enemy. Others are clearing paths so that the blessings returning to you have no obstruction. You may notice sudden opportunities appearing as if by chance, doors unlocking without your effort, guidance arriving exactly when you need it. That is heaven in action. My child, do not mistake coincidence for randomness. This is divine orchestration. You will feel a new boldness rising inside you, a confidence that is not arrogance but certainty. It is the Spirit within you recognizing that you are fully backed by the authority of God. The witch will attempt to whisper old lies again, trying to convince you that what is coming is too good to be true or that your past failures disqualify you. Do not listen, that voice is empty. The truth is your shield. The truth is that you are chosen, protected, and unstoppable when you walk in obedience. Imagine now a river of light flowing over you, starting at the crown of your head and cascading down your entire being. That light is clearing every residue of fear, doubt, and past attacks. It is restoring what was stolen in thought, in action, in opportunity. Every area she tried to darken is being illuminated. Where there was confusion, clarity will now reign. Where there was heaviness, peace will replace it. Where there were delays, acceleration is coming. All of it moving faster than you could anticipate, because God is not limited by human timing. My beloved, you may begin to notice dreams, visions, or thoughts that were previously blocked now returning. Ideas for your future, reminders of your purpose, recollections of people who will support you, all these are being brought back to your consciousness as tools for your next season. Every restored item is like a key unlocking the next level of your destiny. And the witch will watch powerless, unable to interfere. She will remember this moment, the moment she was defeated, and it will paralyze any attempt she makes to re-enter your life. Do you feel that stirring in your chest, that surge of hope mixed with awe? That is the Holy Spirit confirming that the restoration is already underway. Opportunities, favor, peace and joy are being returned to you in exact measure, multiplied by the power of heaven. And as you receive, you will notice something remarkable. Your faith, once fragile, now solidifies into an unshakable confidence. Every future challenge will encounter this same armor, and the enemy will find no weakness in you. Now focus on your daily life. Small moments will begin to reflect the shift in the spirit. Conversations will go differently. Decisions that once felt impossible will suddenly feel clear. The fear that once clung to you in social spaces, at work, in relationships, it will dissolve. People who misjudged or underestimated you will begin to recognize your authority and integrity. Doors you thought were closed will swing open at the precise moment you need them. Each step you take will be guided, purposeful, and divinely protected. There is another layer to this restoration. Not only are blessings returning, but your spirit is being fortified for the long term. Habits of patience, wisdom, discernment, and resilience are being established. You will no longer repeat patterns that allowed the witch to gain influence over your life. Your mind is being renewed, your heart calibrated to God's timing and your soul anchored in certainty. This is not temporary, this is generational, a shift that will protect not only you but the seasons of life that follow. And my beloved, I must tell you, this is only the beginning. The fullness of your breakthrough is far greater than what you can imagine. She may have stolen, delayed, or tried to destroy, but the Father's restoration goes beyond replacement. It is multiplied, layered, abundant. You will not only regain what was lost, you will gain favor, wisdom, relationships, and opportunities you never anticipated. The tables are being set, the harvest is ready, and every blessing has your name written on it in heaven's ink. So as you sit with this message, breathe in the reality that your life is changing. Hold it close. Do not rush past this moment. Let it settle into every fiber of your being. The witch's shadow is shrinking, disappearing completely. Your path forward is clear, illuminated by heaven's light, and every step is under divine supervision. You are no longer the one who wondered if you could survive. You are the one who stands victorious, fully equipped, fully restored, and fully loved. This is your turning point. The chains of past oppression, the whispers of doubt, the stolen moments, they are gone. Replaced by clarity, freedom, and an unwavering sense of purpose. Heaven has moved, angels have acted, your inheritance is in motion, and nothing, no scheme, no deception, no dark plan can stop it now. You are stepping into a life where fear will never dictate your choices. Where your joy cannot be stolen. Where every step forward is a declaration that you belong to God, that His promises over your life are alive and active. This is your restoration, this is your victory, this is your season. And from this moment you will walk in it fully, without hesitation, without doubt, and without fear. And now, my beloved, as you walk forward, feel the difference beneath your feet. The heaviness of doubt, the weight of unanswered questions, the lingering shadows of fear, all of them are gone. You may not see every miracle at once, but know that every blessing, every promise, every door that was closed is now swinging open. Even the air you breathe carries the fragrance of restoration, the scent of freedom that has been waiting for you all along. The witch tried to steal your vision, to make you believe that your dreams were too far away, that your prayers had gone unheard. But those lies end here. Every step you take now is guided by heaven, every choice illuminated by the light that surrounds you. You are not walking blindly, you are moving with purpose, with authority, with the undeniable knowledge that God Himself is walking beside you. And as you move, others will notice. They may not understand fully, but they will sense the shift. The calm confidence in your voice, the peace that radiates from your eyes, the joy that seems to spill naturally from your spirit, all of it will speak louder than words ever could. I want you to picture this, my child, a garden of golden light stretching endlessly before you. In this garden, the blessings that were stolen are not just returned, they are multiplied. Opportunities that once seemed small are now grand. Relationships that were strained are restored, and your heart is free to receive every good thing God has prepared for you. Even health, energy, and clarity are returning, as if each cell in your body recognizes the divine hand at work. Nothing that was lost will remain hidden, everything will come back in ways more beautiful than you imagined. And remember this: the witch may linger in memory for a moment, but she cannot touch the life that heaven has reclaimed for you. Every attempt she made to trap, delay, or discourage you has been reversed. Her power is gone, and with it the fear that once followed you. What remains is the fullness of your inheritance. You may feel a lightness in your chest, a warmth in your spirit, a peace that surpasses understanding. That is the Holy Spirit confirming to you that the work is complete. The chains that bound your joy, your finances, your health, and your opportunities are shattered forever. The Father is smiling over you now, not because of what you have done but because of who you are. You were chosen before the foundation of the world. Your destiny is untouched by fear, untouched by failure, untouched by anyone who tried to steal it. He has restored what was taken and added abundantly more. And as you continue to walk in this moment, you will notice the subtle confirmations, unexpected blessings, doors opening without effort, people appearing at the right time, ideas and solutions flowing into your mind with clarity. These are not coincidences, they are signatures of heaven's favor in your life. My beloved, do not let your eyes wander or your heart doubt. Stay in this place of focus and faith, for the enemy will try to whisper lies suggesting that this restoration is temporary or incomplete. Ignore her voice, it has no power over you now. Every shadow she cast has been swallowed by light. Every step you take is being watched and guided by angels, securing your path, clearing obstacles, and bringing the fullness of your destiny into alignment. This is the moment you have been waiting for. Feel it in your spirit, the relief, the joy, the gratitude, and the confidence that rises from knowing that you are untouchable, guarded and covered by heaven itself. Each breath you take now carries life, abundance, and favor. And as you walk forward, let this assurance sink deep into your bones: nothing can take back what God has restored, nothing can dim the light that now shines over you, and nothing can challenge the authority that belongs to you as His child. So rise up boldly, my beloved. Walk in freedom, in joy, and in the certainty that this victory is permanent. Every tear that was shed is now a seed for miracles. Every delay is now a setup for abundance. The gates of heaven are open over you, and the favor of God is flooding your life. Step forward into the life that was written for you from the very beginning. You are chosen, you are victorious, you are free. Amen.